Hello all, here I am going to talk about democracy. So, what is democracy? Democracy can be understood in two aspects. One is democracy as a mechanism of governance and democracy as a human value. So, what is democracy as a mechanism of governance? For example, India is a democratic state. Why India is a democratic state? Because the governments in India are elected on a regular interval. That is for a particular time period of 5 years. And in these elections, any citizen can contest as the representative of the legislature, and any adult can vote for these representatives, and any majority party elected to the legislature can be formed a government. And democracy as a mechanism, we also need to understand people elect their representative for their governance. Former US President Abraham Lincoln defined this as democracy is of the people, by the people, and for the people. And democracy as a mechanism originated from the Greek tradition, that has originated from the Greek city states, and examples for the democracy as a mechanism of governance. Here, the institutions have been separated into three organs. One is legislature, second one is executive, third one is judiciary. Legislature means that is a necessary assembly and that has the authority to make laws for a political system. And there are two types of legislatures you can find, that is parliamentary system and another one is presidential system. Our country, India, is following the parliamentary system of governance. So, what is executive? The second organ. Executive is the organ that implements the laws enacted by the legislature and enforces the will of the state. So, that is executive. And executive is the administrative head of the government. It comprises of president or governor and council of ministers. And third organ of the democratic state is judiciary. Judiciary is that branch of laws of government that interprets the laws for the state and settles the disputes and administers the justice for the citizens. And now we need to understand what is democracy as a value, democracy as a human value. Value in the sense is that all of we are having the rights to do whatever we like to do. And at the same time, we need to identify that, we need to recognize that all the other people are also having the same right to do so. So, for example, for democracy as a value, we are standing on a queue to get cinema tickets. So we are following democracy as a value. That's why we are standing on a queue. Otherwise, we would not have stand in that queue. And democracy as a human value, for example, if you want to see justice, liberty, equality, human rights, all these values can be considered as democracy as a human value. And finally, we need to understand that democracy as a value, that is the combination of two major aspects, that is democracy as a mechanism of governance and democracy as a human value. Wherever both these combination is existing, that you can term it as a successful democracy. In Western countries, particularly in United States and in Britain, we can see the successful running of democratic government on the one hand and democracy as a value on the other hand. Thank you so much.